Hello, welcome to my channel today, The King Street Hall. The first time of joining us, thank you for clicking through this. Now today we want to see continue our series on the factors of production. In the previous video we saw land. Okay, now if you have not seen that, I'll drop it up here and I'll also drop it in my description. Now today we want to see the labor. And what is labor? Okay, now for a production process to take place, there should be an human effort that is added to all other inanimate activity or inanimate factor. Okay, that human effort that is added is what we call labor. Okay, so labor is man's physical or mental exertion that is put towards production. Man's physical and mental exertion that is put towards production. Now, it is physical or mental because there are those that use their physical ability and capacity to be put towards production, and also there are some that use their mental ability to be put towards production. Okay, so labor is man's physical mental exertion that is put towards production. Okay, so the reward for labor is wages and salary. Okay, the same way we have the reward for labor for land to be rent. The reward for labor is wages and salary. So we have basically two types of labor. We have one, the unskilled labor, and two, we have the skilled labor. Okay, we have the unskilled labor and the skilled labor. Okay, so what is the unskilled labor? Now, the unskilled labor is the aspect of labor that do not need mental exertion, that do not need formal education. This aspect use their physical ability and capacity to be put towards production. Okay, they use more of their physical ability to be put towards production, and they are more of the security men, the gatesmen, the cleaners, the helpers, the bricklayers, and so on. Okay, so that is the unskilled labor, and the type of job that is done by this unskilled labor are mostly what we call the brown collar job. Okay, while the next one, which is the skilled labor, from the word skilled, it means that this aspect of people has undergone formal education and some are professional in their field. Okay, the skilled labor are those that use their mental ability towards production, and they are more of the doctors, accountants, teachers, nurses, and so on and so forth. Those that the lawyers, those that have used their mental exertion to put towards production. Okay, and this aspect of people, their aspect of job is crowned in what we call a white collar job. Okay, now let's see the characteristics or the features of labor. Now, what the characteristics are, the features of labor. Now, what's the features? Now, the first one is labor is mobile. Labor is mobile. Labor is mobile. Now, labor is mobile. The mobility of labor means that labor can be moved from one place to the other. Labor can move from one geographical area to another, or from one occupation to another. Okay, so they can move from one geographical area to another, or one occupation to another. They are not like land that is immobile, that is static in one position. Okay, labor move from one place to another. Okay, no, so that's the first one. Now the second one, labor has feelings. Now, labor has feelings, unlike the land that does not have feelings. Labor has feelings and cannot be used anyhow. Okay, it should be treated rightly. Okay, so that is one of the characteristics. The third one, labor is a human factor. Now, like I said before, labor is one of the human factor in the factor of production. Okay, labor is a human factor. That is why we said it has feelings. Okay, now the fourth one, labor is skillful. Now, labor is skillful. What does it mean? It means that labor, when it goes through formal education and training, can be skillful to add up to the productive capacity of of a company. Okay, so labor is skillful. Okay, so the fifth one, labor requires motivation. Labor requires motivation. Okay, it requires motivation for each to do well in different aspects. Okay, if labor is working in a firm, definitely there are incentives that can boost the morale of labor to do more and to do well. Okay, so labor requires motivation. Next one, the supply of labor. The supply of labor is not fixed. The supply of labor is not fixed. Okay, unlike land in which each supply is fixed, the supply of labor varies in terms of its quantity and quality. In terms like that, we call it efficiency of labor. For labor to increase their production without increasing the number of labor, it means that they might have gone through a formal education, or they might have been motivated by incentive for them to increase their quantity of production. Okay, so the supply of labor is not fixed. Now let's see the importance of labor. And importance. Provision of personnel. Okay, so labor provides the personnel that is used in the process of production. It's labor that provides the personnel. Okay, not the land or the capital. It's the labor that provides personnel that is used in the process of production. And the second one, operation of machines. Now labor is required to operate machines. Okay, when it is needed. When it is needed, labor does this function when it is needed in a firm. Okay, now the third one influences other factors of production. Labor influences other factors of production, because if it is land and capital without labor, they will remain idle. It's labor that has active part to play in terms of the factors of production. Okay, so labor influences other factors of production. Okay, the next one, the production of goods and services. The production of goods and services. So labor ensures through the production process provides and produce goods and services that is used by the old and the young children in the country. Okay, so these are some of the importance of labor. Okay, so that's where I will stop for this video. Now in another video we are going to see capital and entrepreneur, and see other aspect of the factors of production. Okay, and ensure you like, comment, share this, and drop your question in the comment section below. Okay, please, we're on different platforms: YouTube, Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook. Follow us on this platform. Now I want to recommend a video. If you have not watched the previous video online, I say this video here, watch it. Thank you very much.